What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy ChrisLeeTv back again with another video. You guys, I hope you've been staying 10 toes down since the last video. Today, I have an interview with Shireen, aka Rain. So what Shireen is, she's in the skincare industry. So I wanted to come on and talk about, something that we don't really talk about often. As a truck driver, we're out here exposed to these elements. We're in the sun. The left sides of our bodies are probably, kind of darker. You can see my arms are a lot darker. So I wanted to bring it on here and talk about some of the things that we can do as drivers to take care of our skin better so that, when we get older, we don't have these issues. I don't know what common issues. I know skin cancer is one of them, but I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce yourself, Shireen, and what you do in your background and, all that good stuff.
Hi, my name is Shireen. I'm a licensed esthetician. I've been an esthetician for 5 years. I specialize in skincare, body waxing, and permanent makeup, pretty much tattooing, eyebrows. My specialty has always been facials. When I first got out of school, that's all I did was facials. When I was in school, all I really did was facials. Then once I graduated school, that's when waxing and brows came along. But facials is my specialty. And I'm the owner of Savage Beauty in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, so your specials are facials. Can you explain to me? Because I don't do none of the skincare routine. I don't have, I wash my face and go. So what exactly does a facial consist of?
So at-home facial consists of cleansing, exfoliating, toning, moisturizing, serums, and SPF. Serums is something people typically get into after they start a skincare regimen because serums are more on a higher spectrum of the skincare line. Like that's one of the most expensive things within a skincare regimen. But the most important things is cleansing, exfoliating, toning, and moisturizing, and definitely SPF.
Okay, so can you get into that? Because that's a lot of steps. And as a truck driver, we're on a schedule. And it's a lot of times it's like get up and go. You can make time, but a lot of us, we kind of get up at the last minute, get on the road and get we neglect a lot of that stuff. So can you break down that routine as far as what are some of the cleansing methods and other methods that are in that routine? Can you break that down?
So first we're gonna start with self-love. Like you gotta love yourself.
Right.
And when you love, don't neglect those things because you gotta think our appearance, and that's what we have. Like when somebody see us, they see our face, they see our skin. So you want to make sure you take care of that. So you have to make it a priority to add that in there. Because at the end of the day, y'all go take a shower. So when you go take a shower, you make sure you add your skincare in there. And when it comes to cleansing, you got to think about it. Y'all touch a lot of stuff. When y'all go and unhook those cables and stuff, y'all back in y'all truck, y'all might touch y'all face. You touch your phone touch your face. So you have all germs and dirt on your skin. And I used to be one of those people that used to wash my face with water and keep it going until I got into esthetician school and I started getting facials. And I'm one of those people, I don't break out on the surface, I break out up under my skin. So if you up on me, you'll see that I have like little bumps up under my skin versus on the outer part of my skin. But when I started getting facials, they all started coming out on the surface, which is called purging. So a lot of people try to avoid skincare products because they be like, oh, I put that on my face and I'm breaking out. But that's not necessarily true. Your skin is purging from all that bacteria that you have up under your skin. So when you cleansing, you want to do that every single day. Even if y'all have to have a bottle of water in your truck just to cleanse your face, that's what you want to do. Because again, y'all touch a lot of nasty stuff. And then exfoliating, it removes dead skin and give you a deeper penetration of cleansing on your face. And it helped reduce blackheads, oil production. It also helped reduce what I want to call it. the sebum, like sebum, whiteheads, blackheads, everything.
Yeah.
So that's where exfoliating come in at. And then when you tone, so whenever you wash your face,
Okay, well, can I interrupt? Okay, so all right, the cleansing we got like just water on your face. I use like I think it's called CeraVe, like to like lather. Is that like still cleaning, or are we jumping into exfoliating?
that's cleaning, but you got to be careful what you cleaning your skin with. So that's a
Okay.
whole nother, because you got these products, for example, and you're using what you can, but a lot of these Walmart products is watered down. A lot of these products have a lot of bad ingredients in it. If you pay attention to the ingredients, a lot of them, like the second thing, be alcohol. Like that's not what you want to have on your face.
Okay.
So the product actually matters too. Exfoliate and have beads. I can show you in a minute, but exfoliate and have little beads where it literally, it's like a mechanical exfoliation, and it feels rough, almost like sugar in a way.
Yeah, I think I used like St. Ives in the past, like when I was a teenager.
That is terrible. It's too hard.
So it's too hard.
Yeah, it's too harsh. So you don't want that. You want to use a proper skincare. Like now, St. Ives on the body is okay, but face, it's a terrible product.
What would you recommend, like as a softer product?
That's how, okay. So I sell a line called Circadian, and it's a exfoliator that I sell, and it's good for everyday use. Like some exfoliators you can't use every day. Some of them use 2 to 3 times a week. So when I tell my clients, I give them a cleanser for them to use in the morning time, and the honey exfoliating cleanser I give them to use at night, because after you've been outside and in the environment, it gives you a deeper cleanse.
Got you.
Yeah.
What about witch hazel? Like if I'm in a rush, I'll put witch hazel on like a cotton pad and then like just get the dirt off and call it. Yeah.
But you just use witch hazel. You got to add that into your regimen. And a lot of estheticians will probably debate with me on this, but it's all about preference. As long as the witch hazel don't have alcohol in it, nothing wrong with it. I love witch hazel, and technically a lot of these toners have mostly witch hazel in it.
Yeah.
So which great. In my opinion, I have my clients using it. They don't have no problem with it. So I love witch hazel.
Okay, so we got cleanser, we got the exfoliating, and then what's the next one? The moisturizer or the serum?
Tone.
Tone.
So,
what is that?
Tone is back to the witch hazel. So after you cleanse your skin, it throws your skin pH balance off. So the tone bring your skin back to its normal pH balance. So that's where toning come in at, because you want to bring your skin back to where it need to be. Because when you cleansing it, you stripping it away from everything.
So like all the oils and stuff, you're taking that off?
Yep, you're taking it out. You're getting rid of it. So you want to bring your skin back to its normal pH balance, right? So after you tone, that's where serums come in at. And serums are like little molecules that penetrate deeper into your skin. And then the moisturizer, because a lot of people skin be dehydrated. Some skin might need brightening because they have dark spots on their skin. So that's where the serums come in and help penetrate deeper into your skin.
Okay, so I'm gonna step back. So how do you tone? I don't like, how do you, is that a product or, you know, so, okay, so that's like a toner, and that's adding back the stuff that was stripped away, like when you cleaned.
Right, it's bringing your skin back to its normal pH, because we all, body balances off of pH, even like for females, like in that area, we have pH, you know, so that's the best way I can explain it. Like it's bringing it back the pH scale that it needs to be on. Okay.
And then like for a serum, is that like when you start getting into, like if you have more drier skin, if you have oily skin, or if you have a mix of both, or combination, is that more, what is the serum kind of get into?
Serums are little molecules that penetrate deeper into your pores.
Okay.
So it's the step before the moisturizer, and the moisturizer plays a fact in that too, because you have to think people that, and I'm gonna backtrack in a second,
Mm-hmm.
people that have oily skin, for example, they don't want to use a moisturizer that has a bunch of oils in it. They want to use a moisturizer that have less oils in it because they already have oily skin.
Mm-hmm.
Serums for me, I use like a hydrating hyaluronic serum to give me like that plump look in the face. Like,
Okay.
I use a brightness serum because sometimes I experiment on myself, so I get breakouts.
Yeah.
And I get dark spots. So the brightness serum help eliminate my dark spots.
Right.
They have retinol serums. That's for people in the older age that need more cell turnover.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps rejuvenate their skin quicker. It's a bunch of different serums out there now.
So it just depending on like what your skin needs, there's a possible serum for that.
Yes.
Got you.
And let's see, moisturizers. So with Sarcadia, I have a moisturizer for dry skin. It has lots of oils in it. It's gonna give you that deep moisture. Then I have a moisturizer that's called a post-peel balm for people that have more oily skin. And that one's not gonna have too much oil. It's not gonna leave them looking like a globe at the end of their facial. Yeah. So it's different things. It's hard to really touch on that because it's different things for different.
Okay. So how do you recommend like people experiment with this type of stuff? Because you have, like you said, you have to experiment to see what works, what doesn't work. It might be working, but you have to let it cycle. Like what do you think is like how do you experiment, and then what's a good time to like actually see if it works or if it doesn't work, or you know what I'm saying, like you were saying before?
So skincare, a lot of us get into skincare and we use it for a week and we be like, oh, I don't see nothing working. But that's not how skincare works. To me, you have to give it at least 60 days to really see results. And you have to be consistent with your results. And granted, sometimes you might see results before then, but people just have to be patient when it comes to skincare, because like the damages on our skin didn't happen yesterday. It happened months ago. It happened years ago. So we have to give it time to actually work. And how often are y'all off the road?
Well, that depends. A lot of people are out here full time. A lot of people out here 3 weeks, and then they go home for like 3 or 4 days. I'm usually home every weekend, but I'm trying to stay out a little bit longer than that. So it really depends.
So whenever you can, find an esthetician in your area and book, like, even if it's just a 30-minute facial, book one of them so they can examine your skin and actually recommend products to you that they know you need, you know.
Right.
You can always, like, I can create a kit right now, like a basic general kit to sell to you all, and that can hold y'all over. But I always would still recommend going to an esthetician to get the deeper stuff done, because when you come inside the clinic, we can do enzymes, we can do chemical peels, we can do microdermabrasions. Like, everybody's skin needs different things. So check with an esthetician and go from there. But like I said, I say at least up to 60 days to see results that you want when you have major issues. Me, for example, I don't really have too many skin problems, so I can buy a cleanser and use it for about 2 weeks, and I can tell if it's good or not.
Right.
But too, because I'm also an esthetician, I've been doing it for a while.
Yeah. All right. And then I think the last step was like the SPF. I think that's very important because we're out here in the sun a lot. And one of the confusing things with SPF is like the numbers on the bottle, and then finding the SPF for different skin tones? I know like some SPFs might be made for a majority of the population and not for the minority. So how do we figure that stuff out?
Testing, honestly.
Yeah.
But when you go to a professional, they mostly have SPF that works for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But going into Walmart, you just never know. But when it comes to SPF, so it's different ultraviolet rays. So you got UVA, you got UVB, and you got UVC. UVA is the longest wavelength. So that right there, it is what age your skin, give you the wrinkles,
Mm-hmm.
make your skin look old.
Right.
And then you got B is the shorter wavelength, and that's the length that's gonna burn your skin.
Mm.
And you got UVC that really doesn't affect us at all. It doesn't make it past a certain point up there in the sky somewhere. But
right.
A lot of us feel like we don't need SPF, and that's not true. I'm trying to think the best way to explain this.
Take your time.
So when your skin is, when you go to the beach, for example, out there in the sun, you want to make sure you put SPF on every 4 hours, and it's a 2-finger rule. You want SPF going up this finger, and that's how you know you putting enough on, if that makes sense. I just don't like that we're not educated about SPF, because
that's why I'm coming to you, so people who watch my channel can know.
Like, I always use SPF over 30. Anything 30 plus, I'ma use. I know a lot of people say it makes them look purple and it give them a white cast and stuff like that. But if you go professional and get the right products, you don't have to worry about that. And I don't really examine products from like Walmart and stuff like that. So I can't say what's better, those SPFs or not, because I never used it. And honestly, even when I first became an esthetician, I was so against SPF. I was like, man, that stuff probably giving me cancer anyway. Like, because at the end of the day, but it's a good thing to do, because at the end of the day, our skin is burning.
Right.
Like in the summertime, if you pay attention to, like, get behind a bus, matter of fact, even a truck, you can see the heat waves.
Yes.
And that there is literally burning our skin. And skin cancer is a real thing. When I work at Massage Envy, and I used to get clients under the light, like I can literally see sun damage on their skin. And when you have acne and you getting dark spots, the sun literally making these spots darker.
Right.
So that's why I tell people, like, just start off doing it once a day. Once a day is better than none a day.
Right.
Our phones give, like, the light on our phone damage our skin. The light from the computer damage our skin. But to us, it's like, I don't need that. Like, my skin look good, but you got to think how you gonna look when you're 70, when you're 80, when you're 90. So when it comes to SPF, at least use it once a day. You're supposed to apply it every 4 hours, but if you can't do that because you're working, at least do it once a day.
So do you have your own products? Like, you have your own SPF that you make, or like, what are the things you use that you can recommend?
I buy from a company called Circadia. And it's SPF 37. When it comes to I think the bigger the number, the more it protects you. But is right there. Like, you don't need 70, you don't need 80, you just 30 is good. So I sell from a company. I don't make my own. One day I plan to make my own.
Yeah.
I just don't have the time, because since I moved to Charlotte, my books is crazy. So I don't have time to make products like I want to.
Yeah, I heard your brother talking about, like, people are, even though you're in Charlotte, people like in New York are calling you to get like your services.
Yeah, I have people travel to me far away.
Awesome.
On a typical basis, I have people travel 2 to 3 hours to me.
Mm-hmm.
I had people come from New York, Philly, to get services done by me, and I think that's really cool.
No, that is dope. That means you are doing something to where people are talking about you, and your name is in rooms where it's bringing you
Right, and I those people, I'm better with hands-on stuff versus talking. This is my first time talking on
yeah.
a video, so words might get like jammed up a little bit, but hopefully I explained it to where people can understand, and we can do a round 2, and I can, get used to interviewing.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. I think you explained everything very well. I have a new understanding. I'm gonna go give me some sunscreen because now I know I'm a little bit more educated. We hear like a lot of things on like the internet and stuff like that, and we're not able to sit down and really have those conversations. It's like do this or don't do it, and what I'm saying, suffer the consequences, but not really sitting down with someone who actually is licensed and has done this professionally for 5 years.
Right.
I don't think we get that opportunity unless we go into the office, and a lot of us aren't really going like we should. Like I think, like you said, schedule that one consult. What I'm saying, get a good understanding of the skin that you're in, because like I think the skin is the largest organ of our body,
It
and
is.
you can't replace your skin, like you were saying. Like this is it. So, like I said, I really appreciate you breaking this stuff down because I'm learning stuff. The stuff that I use now, I have to look at the labels and see if there's stuff in there that shouldn't be in there. So I think it was
Right.
very
App.
informative.
I can send you the app whenever we get off here because it's on the phone that we on, but it's an app where you can type in skincare products and it'll tell you how clean it is to use on your skin and how bad it is to use on your skin as well.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do is I just placed the order to restock up on my skincare stuff, and I have samples coming in. So the samples that I have coming in, I can make some trucker survival kits.
For sure.
And I can send them out to like you and some of the other truckers, and y'all can give it a try that way.
Yeah, we could do like a giveaway. Send me one. I'll try it. I'll make a video trying it out and like doing a morning routine type thing. And then we could do like a giveaway if that's something you want to do. I'm 100% for it. We'll do it on Twitter because I think that's where we initially met.
Okay, and then 2, I can also come on here one day and actually demonstrate how to properly cleanse your skin.
Yeah.
So that way, versus me saying it, you can see it.
Right. I think that would be dope. Hey, make sure y'all like this video if you all want that to happen. Run those likes up, put it in the comments. Let me know if y'all want that video. I think it will be a great opportunity to see actually, because when you're growing up, I don't think people are really sitting you down and doing this stuff for you. So I think that would be a great opportunity. I would love to have you back on the channel. Is there anything you wanna say or any advice you want to give to people before we wrap everything up?
The advice I want to give is love yourself. Like my company is based off of self-love. I deal with a lot of people that come in here and they lack so much self-love. And growing up, I don't think a lot of parents be like, oh, you need to go take care of your skin. You need to go get a facial. You need to go get a massage. You need to go do it. You have to love yourself. And that's part of self-love. Like even men, I don't feel like men take care of themselves as much as a woman would when it comes in that department. And me personally, I want to see more men clients because when I do get them, it be so much built up oil, built up dirt on their skin. And it's like, dang, but they don't have nobody telling them like, hey, you need to go get a facial. Because men are just men, no offense.
No, I'm thinking like if we do that next video, if you could get Jerry in a chair and do it, I think that'll be dope. I think that'll be awesome.
It really would. It really would help to do a facial. Or even my little brother, he drives trucks too.
Okay, I didn't know that. Oh yeah. Jerry does talk about him. He talk about him. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
So yeah, I would definitely do that, but definitely self-love, self-care. Like I'm so big on that because it was a point in time, and I'm be honest, that I didn't love myself the way I should. And that comes from array of things to why I wasn't loving myself like that. But when you really find self-love, everything is important, down to going out once a week by yourself. Like, all that matters. So when it comes to skincare, self-love, like, you got to do it. When y'all lost that, make it a priority to go see an esthetician, because prior to me becoming an esthetician, I never knew what an esthetician was. And that's just, I didn't even know how to pronounce the word, to be honest. I was like, oh, what? So yeah, definitely go see an esthetician when y'all off the road, and Google around. You don't have to go to a chain company. Chain companies okay, but Google around and find somebody that got some good reviews and go see. And get them facials, get massages, just love yourself.
100%.
I'm big.
So it's your boy ChrisLeeTv. It's my girl Rain. Where can they find you on social media if they want to get in contact with you, if they have any questions, if you want to plug your services again, go ahead and do that.
You can find me on Twitter at Savage Beauty or A Dose of Rain, Instagram at Savage Beauty, and it's spelled SAVIJ Beauty. Again, I specialize in facials, waxing, and also permanent makeup, which is tattoo eyebrows. And that's me, located in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Thank you so much for letting me interview you today. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this interview. It's your boy ChrisLeeTv, my girl Rain. I hope y'all stay 10 toes down until next video. Next time, see you guys later. Deuces.